Well, hello everybody. It's Danny back from Deepsouth Homestead. A little bit of an unusual video today. Wanda and I's life was put at risk and in danger because of YouTube. And as a result, some of y'all know I did a video here the other day about the greenhouses. And in it, I showed my carrot bed, and we had stuck the People's Garden sign in that carrot bed. It came from Missouri. We know that. And we thought it was just a prank. Well, come to find out, after doing some research, someone falsely used our information to register our place here on the USDA's People's Garden community. Well, luckily, I am friends with people in government, and I had them dig into this for me. And yes, the information was falsely used. They took us down off of the site. They were as ticked off as we were. Because first of all, you cannot register a private entity onto a community platform in a government facility like that. That's illegal. And the fact that all of our information was used illegally on a government site makes it punishable by law. So, Wanda and I are still working with the government to track down whoever did it used our Deepsouth Homestead email address. But that doesn't mean that they're hidden, because it didn't come to us. And because of, I can only say so much, but because of certain facilities, we're digging deeper into whoever did this, and we're going to pursue it more than likely. We're going to be working with the proper authorities for hacking into a government website with improper information. And guys, we don't take this sitting down, because this put mine and Wanda's life in danger by throwing us out there as a community place. If something happened and people think that they could just come here for food, that would put our lives at risk, and that makes this even more of an offense as far as they were concerned. And the fact that they used Rainbow Garden was highly offensive to them and to me for quote unquote labeling someone. It's more of a hate crime that they done this. So Wanda and I, just to let y'all know, we are going to continue to pursue this. Not only for our sake, but for the sake of other YouTube channels out there who may unbeknowingly have someone do them the same way. And luckily, with my connections, we were able to jump right on this, and we were able to nip it in the bud as quickly as possible. Now they're going to continue to be monitoring it for us. So, guys, when you see people like Wanda and I doing YouTube and lots of these other channels that really have a heart to help people, and then you get some dimwit out there who thinks that if they use a VPN or something like that, that nobody can find me because I did a VPN. Well, I got news for you. AI, a VPN means nothing to AI. We are going to continue with this because we don't want to see other YouTube channels who put their, I mean, look, we, just like us, I could name I can name 100 YouTube channels out there that I know that put their life out there every day. They're transparent, and a majority of these people are good, honest people. And they don't have to do it like me. I don't have to do this. But I do it because I have a love for the people, and I have a love for helping people understand and learn possibly from my mistakes. I mean, it's used to when I run a construction company. I would tell the boys, look, we're going to do it this way. And they go, yeah, but I've always been used to doing it this way. I said, okay, do it your way, and then do it my way. And you tell me which works out better. 99% of the time, they would say, man, boss, your way is so much faster. I said, you know why? I said, because I used to do it your way. And I'm saving you time by teaching you how to not do it that way. So we have to understand that that's why we do YouTube. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. In no matter of shape, form, fashion, don't claim to be. There's only one that's ever claimed to be perfect. And that's our Heavenly Father. So I don't even want to be in that category. I've made mistakes my whole life. But my goal is to take the mistakes that I've made and try to help people not make the same mistakes. And we talk about doing that even with gardening. And because I have certain connections, and because of some of these connections I have, if I get information about plants or about what's going on with our gardens as to why, they've discovered they're not growing well. I mean, even like the USDA. I mean, the USDA has done tons of research on gamma rays and its effects on seeds, because they know, just like I know, that the earth is giving off all these gamma rays now. So they've already started doing the research and how that it causes the roots not to grow out like they need to grow, to be able to take up the nutrition. And when the corn, like mine did, gets up tall and beautiful and it's ready to start tossling, and the heat of the summer comes, and no matter how much water you put to it, there's not enough root system there because the gamma rays from the earth has destroyed them. The USDA's found this out. They know that. That's how I got my information, is through the USDA. So they're not a bad branch. I mean, as I sit here in the office and for yesterday and today and all, I've been communicating back and forth with them. I told them, I says, look, I have nothing against y'all as a department. It's just that this one thing right here is communism, and I don't want to be no part of it. And they like, well, and they looked into it, and I'll be honest with you, there was several of them that said, I don't blame you, because first of all, you're a private entity. You can't even be in this anyway. And they were highly upset that someone had used their system to do this with. And I told them, I says, I've been a part of the USDA now for, back all the way to late 80s. I've been a part of the USDA, and it's not a bad branch of the government. There's a lot of good information in the USDA department. Just like any other governmental branch, it has its flaws. And we have to understand that. And that's why, luckily, because I've been in the USDA so long, I was able to, work around through this and get this taken care of as quickly as possible. And still, we're going to be pursuing it. So guys, just because people like Wanda and I put our life out there, it's not to be toyed with. We don't do this to get rich, because Lord help you, you're not going to get rich. For the amount of time you put into it, your income is so low per hour that you put into it that most people would laugh at you. So we don't do this because it's a way to get rich. We do it because we have a love for people, and we have a love to see people be able to survive what's coming. And that's our desire. You know, that's all I can say is we're honest, we're fairly transparent with everything. Now, we're not going to tell you every little detail about our life because some things are private, but for the most part, things that we feel like that is worth mentioning and is okay to mention, we're pretty transparent about. But at the same time, we are not going to take something laying down. I didn't spend years and years and years of my life being involved in specific places to have that happen. You know, I mean, I can quit tomorrow and it's no big deal to me. But I know that there's people out there that really enjoy our videos because of the emails we get and all, especially the cows. People have learned to love those cows as much as I do. And there's many, I have one, and I don't think they would mind me mentioning, they said they were bedridden. And for them to watch us, I'm just going to paraphrase what I gathered from it, for them to watch us, they live their life through us. And it brings such joy and peace to their heart to be able to do that. Because we're clean, we're not foul-mouthed bunch of people, you know, I mean, we're not, you know what I'm saying, we just try to live a good, godly life, and people enjoy that. We're not out here doing clickbaity titles and all the crazy faces that people put up and all this kind of stuff, you know, trying to gather people's, you know, grab their attention to make them click onto them. Wanda and I, that's not our goal. Our goal is to be a blessing to others. And at the same time that we try to be a blessing to others, we want to be able to share a little bit of the Lord through it. Because that is part of our ministry. We never try to shove our religion down anybody's throat because we're not religious, if that makes sense. We don't believe in religion. We believe in being a born-again believer in the Lord Jesus Christ. That's what we believe. And I tell people, don't call me a Christian. Don't call me religious. Just understand, I love the Lord, and He's going to be a part of whatever I do. So guys, I don't want to keep dragging this on, but that's our goal. And yes, we have looked into this. We've taken care of it, and it's pretty much done. We're continuing to pursue it. We don't plan on stopping. We will, Lord willing, we'll find out who done it, and we'll seek the legal advice that we need once we get there. So guys, we love you and we appreciate you, and I just want to do this little quick video to let you know we're still here, we ain't gone nowhere, and we love you. Thank you from Deepsouth Homestead.